Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Overlord. So, all I really had to say about the last episode is impregnate me. So yeah, let's see how that went in this episode. So, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Victim, I think he was called. Gate. This isn't smartphone. The anime. The generic anime. That marking looks kind of like the stuff I broke in Mad Max. Oh. It's certainly not the Iron Throne. More like the Bone Throne. Actually rhymes. So not bad. Then what's the question? I mean, it is what it is. uh, you're a skeleton man. What are you complaining about? Sit in the chair. No, become my throne. That's what he's gonna say. Is she really gonna become his new throne? Please tell me that's what's happened in here. Oh my god! Oh my god! I was joking when I said that. Oh my god. That's that's amazing. uh, I need a moment alone. That's man, my eyes watered a little bit. uh, that's too good. Best show, 10 out of 10. Best episode. At least Albedo's subtle about her age. Just had a pound went out in the other room. Even she's shaking still. I was talking about Shell here. Yeah, it was a total mistake. I mean, it surely wasn't intentional. uh, don't drench the floor too badly, Shell. Oh, I bet something's hard on her. I mean, who exactly uses a punishment for? Because I think it's a pretty happy event for everyone concerned. Definitely killing two birds with one stone for him. Only the best from Pedro and Chino. But yeah, great start to the episode. uh, Far better than the lizard side story. Although Lulu is love, Lulu is life. Yeah. And yes, I am still sick, you know. Though I'm well enough to record videos. So, I'm doing so. In an attempt to not be so far behind on my reactions. There were a couple days where I could not record much at all just because my sore throat was too bad. I could not project my voice very well without pain. Or I was sneezing too much. Anyway, back to the show. Let's see how the lizards managed to deal with Nazarick. So Demiurge... I still want to know if that's what that scene's about. If it's the obvious thing, that's very spoilery. Still there. I just love her moaning softly in the background. No, but I see your face right now, and that's what matters. Be careful, you might see Lulu in the process of getting impregnated. Making their highly advanced weaponry for combat. But yeah, they're not gonna win. Gee, I wonder what they're doing. Yeah, in Lulu. Yeah, I bet he is. Be careful what you decide to remotely view. This episode's already lewd enough as it is. Oh my god, we really are seeing this. Oh my god. I did not know this was a thing I would ever see in life. I think I could have done well to not see that, but... this is by far the lewdest episode of the season. Of this season of Overlord. Oh yeah, I am just like, why did I wake up this morning? Yeah, it makes sense. Going off to war, probably die, want to carry on the line. Yeah, they changed their tune after he spoke up. I bet you do. I can't laugh anymore, man. I've already used up all my laughter. Where do lizards come from? Yeah, go for it. I mean, I love for her too. A problem for later, yeah. Oh, there's been some activity. I can't believe they actually show that. And they're continuing to show it. Keep your tales to yourself. But yeah, I bet she's impregnated after that. Yeah, that ground's not the only thing that's wet right now. 3D foot stomping. uh, I was really not ready for this episode. Cocutus finally in the battlefield. I would love to see him actually fight. Yep, best uncle. Well, your worst nightmare to you. Gotta do my stretches. Or that. Very honorable of Cocutus. Yeah, he's great. Don't let appearances deceive you. He's a very nice guy. If you want to live, you know. Yeah. Well, you're gonna be here to die if you don't leave. Now that you can tell how old these lizards are from each other, because they all look the same. Yeah, it's a 0.1%. Wait, apparently Kyuu just is fond of ice magic. I think they got the point. So yeah, Kyuu just probably was the best choice to fight these guys. Uh, but yeah, this is going about how I expected. They can't fight Kyuu. It was never gonna go any other way. Although Kyuu, this is a bit more savage than I was expecting, I'll admit. I mean, just cut the Lord of Bones in half, I think. Yeah, that was only a flesh wound. Yeah, their numbers have been reduced, alright. The slingshot's not gonna help you too much. This is not David and Goliath. But yeah, I think you can tell he's starting to get worried. But at least he's still standing, so. I've been better. Yeah, but can you actually hit him with it, or are you gonna be like Darkness? And I would not get back up. They are true warriors, though, especially him. And the very end will probably be in about 2 minutes. Co-cutest donut. Very respectful of their enemy. Shasha. I mean, it doesn't really sound like a last name, but... Oh, wow. He really is savage. He's cut them both in half with one swing. I really don't think they're gonna kill out Zaryasu. Yeah. With a fresh mint taste. But yeah, you cannot say they didn't go down without a fight. Man, that weapon is covered in blood. Definitely earning him his respect. Unfortunately for you. Oh, you kidding me? Much like Zariusu gave Lulu earlier. Yeah, no terror here. Just a nice skeleton man. Of course. Wait, did he really kill him? Yeah. It'd be a bit of a waste just to make them into undead warriors. I assume he's referring to Lulu. The one you saw, you know, that you peeped on. Oh, you don't say. That should be fun. You know, it's weird to see someone smile and then shake their head. Bring her to my chamber. See how she works as a throne. I forgot she had the same voice as Aqua. Till just now. He's being pretty cooperative. Although clearly afraid, I don't blame her in the slightest. So I hear you want to be impregnated. Wow, it really doesn't seem like it's going in that direction. Yeah, a little death never hurt anyone. Well, now that you ask. Yes, that's what I was getting at. Oh, and that triggered them. I got enough concubines, it's fine. I want you to be my mole, my inside man. I ain't just nothing if not very careful. I mean, she was part of the cannibalism tribe, so... It's basically gonna hold that over her. My point was she's willing to do what she has to do to keep things going. Oh wow, just a bluff. Of course, she won't know that. Yes, do not kill her, please. I had expected the episode to end there, I'm glad it didn't. Honey, I'm busy being dead, give me a minute. I'm the goddess, I'm giving you another chance at life. I hope you enjoy the new fantasy world you go into. You can take anything you want, just don't take me. No, you were brought back to life. Basically the opposite. Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. You have to just, grind it a little bit, it'll be fine. Congratulations on being alive again. Is it just me or does he sound a little different? Well, I guess so, because the subs are kind of showing that. It's like he bit his tongue. Yeah, it'll be great. Okay, so it's not just me. Speak with Kyuu as soon as you can speak properly. It's really hard to take the scene seriously when he talks like that. I mean, it'll help with his loyalty towards you if you gave him that favor, so... I don't know how much that'd be worth to him, but, I know, right? Rororo is the best. I see those tail action back there. Don't think I didn't see that. Huh. I'll help you recover your strength later. So now the episode ended. It's a very nice transition into the ED, actually. I don't think we even got the ED last time. I think it just was like impregnate me, then immediately stopped. And then, yeah, he proceeded to impregnate her. Yeah, I usually don't watch those reaction mashup videos, but I watched like the very end of one just to see that, because I knew that'd be a good opportunity for one. But yeah, so far most of the season has focused on the lizard storyline, but the opening, a lot of non-lizards are very prominent in it, so I assume we'll get a lot of that like the second half. Either the Slain Theocracy or the the other human nation. Because the first or second, I think the first episode, Ainz was talking about, the political movements and all that before we, started completely focusing on the lizards. So I assume we'll get back to that now that we're pretty much done with the lizards. Well, done with them as in done focusing on them. So that was the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Overlord. A very good episode. Might have been one of my it's definitely one of my favorites of the season. I don't know if it's my favorite episode of the 2nd season, but it was definitely up there. Even just the beginning was great. See, Ainz, apparently they made him a very bony throne. Despite being a very bony man, he was not a big fan of it. So, Ainz, being the man who knows what's up, he decided to trade that throne for a Shaltir as his new one. He figured to be killing two birds with one stone, She gets her punishment, and he gets a nice throne. A win-win for everyone if your name's not Albedo, or one of the, I don't know, some of them might have been jealous, I don't know, they weren't very outward about it if they were, but Albedo was definitely jealous, very upset about that. She did her best to hide it. At least she kind of walked out of the room to start breaking stuff, but, probably could have been a little bit more subtle about it, but Albedo's not exactly a subtle person, really. Anyway, that was that. And then I decided to start peeping on Zarisu and Lulu to see what they're up to. And he saw what they were up to, and he clearly just dissipated that. He's like, okay, I saw more than I needed to see. So that was funny as well. So yeah, apparently, yeah, that's what they did between the 4th episode and the 5th episode. He's attempting to impregnate Lulu. We didn't actually hear about whether it worked or not. I assume it did, but, you know, we can only speculate. Well, I guess maybe at the end of the season we'll get a baby lizard, I don't know. But, yeah, this was the Lizardmen's last stand against Nazarick. They lost, of course. They all battled Cocutus, they all died. I was actually surprised that Zaryusu was killed, but they did end up bringing him back through resurrection magic, so, you know, it was nice for him. And he said he would at least think about bringing his brother back. He probably will. I think he will. Like, 50-50 chance, I would say. And Lulu is definitely happy that Zaryusu was back. She was very obedient. She cooperated pretty well when she went to Nazarick in front of Vines. Definitely could tell she was scared. But she did her best, so, you know. So yeah, the lizards now live under the rule of Nazarick, pretty much, of Cocutus. I think was given the job to manage them. And yeah, they're gonna prosper, it'll be great, you know, it'll be better than before, really. You know, no more having to eat each other. I made a couple jokes about this during the episode, but I did think that was really funny, because Lulu has the same voice actress as Aqua from Konosuba, and you had this situation where they were resurrecting Zaryusu, which is kind of similar to what happened with Kazuma in Konosuba, because he died, he got, you know, brought to Aqua, then Aqua sent him somewhere else, and that was very similar to what we got here. That's in addition to the similarity of them both being priests, so I did get a real kick out of that. I almost think that's intentional by somebody. It's funny either way, I got a kick out of that. Okay, it's a very solid episode. I do think this is the last episode that's going to really focus on the lizard people, and we should be moving on to something else next episode. I'm sure a lot of people are probably complaining about how much focus lizard people got. It doesn't bother me a huge amount, because I really like Lulu, and I care about them a little bit more than I expected to. So, I still think they'd probably spend maybe a little bit more time than they needed to on it, but, you know, it's done and over. So, well, I hope it's done and over. And we can move on to some other things. So, I don't think people would want the entirety of Season 2 to be, you know, the Lizardmen Chronicles, but in any case, thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.